Melinda Douglas. I am co-owners to Topawz Kennels. We breed Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retrievers. We are a CKC registered kennel, meaning that we are with the Canadian Kennel Club. What we're going to talk about today is some things that you can do in your home and in your yard before your puppy comes home to you. The huge thing that helps me is if I happen to get down on my hands and knees and walk around like a puppy and figure out what are things that I can get a hold of. When you're going around the house, you want to try and make sure that all the wires that you have, anything that you have laying down, you want to bring them up because that's a really good chewing thing for a puppy and you don't want them to get a hold of that. If you have anything that's breakable that you don't want the puppy to get a hold of, it's good to try and elevate it so then they don't get a hold of it, because your puppy, when it first comes home, loves to chew on everything. It's good to have an xpen available and set up for the puppy so you have a small area that they can play in. And then as the puppy grows, you can make it larger and larger. That can also help with house training, because if the puppy has a larger space available, they're more likely to go to the bathroom in the house. If it's a smaller area, they're less likely to. It also helps you to keep track to make sure the puppy doesn't get into anything it's not supposed to. Things that you would want to have inside your house before your puppy comes is a crate, either a plastic or a wire one. Typically a plastic one is a little bit better because the dog feels a little bit more secure. You want to have some toys available that the puppy can start to play with. You want to have a water dish, a food dish, a leash, and a collar. A good thing to pick up is a dog tag that has the dog's name and your phone number on it, just in case if something happens and the dog gets away from you. A good thing to have is also a bed. You can either choose to have a blanket or you can have a full dog bed. So some of the toys that I like to have for when puppies are here are interactive toys. So this one here, you're ready to go, aren't you? This one here kind of spins and there's different levels that you can put treats on, and the dog actually has to work to try and get the treats. Now this puppy hasn't ever done this one before, so I'm hoping with a little bit of help she will figure it out quite quickly. These are really good toys to have if your dog needs to be left alone for a little bit, and they can get busy with it. Oh, the cat's gonna come and help. Thank you. She can sense them. She just can't quite figure out how to get them. Oh, almost. What's this? Oh, did you get one? Oh, it's gonna take us a minute. Good girl. Hey, what about this one? Oh, now we've got in tune with the treats. So another good toy to try and get are Kongs. I particularly like them because I like to fill them up, freeze them, and then they're really good to give to puppies when they happen to be teething, which is between 4 to 6 months. And it helps soothe the gums a bit, and it also keeps them preoccupied for longer. So if you happen to be working from home and you need just 10 minutes to do something, you can give the Kong to the puppy and the puppy will be preoccupied. If you happen to need to run into town really quick, you can give the Kong to the puppy, and because there's 2 holes on either side, you're not going to worry about the puppy getting their tongue stuck inside of it due to suction. There are different levels that you can get. So this one is a puppy one. Your pink and blue ones are your puppies. Your red ones are kind of your mid chewers, and then your black ones are your heavy chewers. Bye, puppy. I like to fill them with either tripe, so you can get canned tripe or you can get frozen tripe. I typically get frozen raw tripe, and then I'll freeze them again afterwards. Another one I really like is to try and get ones that are really long. They can chase, they have lots of squeakers and stuff in them to get their attention, but they can also play and chase them. Another one that I have here is it's one that actually has no stuffing in the body, but on the inside of it, you can put an empty water bottle and it'll make a crinkle sound. So as they're chewing it, it will crinkle a lot. days that you have your puppy at home is the most important. It's called the adjustment period. You want to start laying down your structure on what sort of routine you're going to have for your puppy. You will start the house training. You want to try and have limited playtime to how many times the puppy goes outside to go to the bathroom, and it helps you keep track and create a bond and a connection with your puppy.